What's inside?
Like, I've taken keys apart before and replaced batteries.
I'm just wondering, like, is there a lot of space in that one?
I don't know. Because I can't, it's not a one where the key comes out of it.
Yeah. Huh, weird.
Yeah, these modern day proxy keys are weird.
Yeah.
See, I've got a key. Actually, I need to take mine apart because it keeps telling me my battery's almost dead.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah. Well, and because usually, you know, like when I walk up to my door, if it's locked, I can just grab the handle of my door and my car unlocks. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But lately, I have to literally like do
Stand
this
there.
number on the handle
Yeah.
for it to finally register. So
Super annoying.
it's that time.
Yeah.
I just hope this isn't one of those types where I can't really take it apart. Like I have to take it in.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, just YouTube it. How to
Exactly.
replace battery.
Yeah.
And that's how, like, I've done that in pretty much all my cars. Like, if I have to replace a battery. The hardest one was actually the Mazda. I don't know why. That one was just harder to do. But the Dodge was pretty easy, and the Ford was the easiest one.
Yeah.
This is a butter knife.
But use a regular knife.
The annoying part about that key set for the Ranger was that the truck key had like a microchip in it that was like bound to the vehicle, and it also had a fob that was a separate thing that dangled separately. So it was like two different. It was like predating the fob on the key technology.
Yeah.
So you guys know I drop my keys a lot. And so I would just constantly break the fucking fob off because it was like the world's tiniest piece of plastic that was holding it together. It was super annoying.
Yeah, like old fobs, like the little hole that you would put a keychain through, right? They were always so weak.
Held together with duct tape.
Yeah, like this one, like mine now, like these now, like that's metal, but that's also the actual key. Right?
Yeah, that's what mine does.
That little part's not going to be snapping off, and if it does, just call me the Hulk.
You're the Hulk.
Yep. More like the Bulk.
Speaking of Marvel, I got this guy.
That's sick.
Is that Deathstroke?
Yeah, totally.
It's Deathstroke is. Where did you get that? Was that a Goodwill find?
Yeah, it was Goodwill for $15.
Fucking score.
Yeah, the only thing that's missing is there's like a keychain with the Deadpool logo, but I'm just gonna have Ben like make me one.
Yeah.
There you go.
Stick it on there.
Dude, big city Goodwills are fucking
so much better.
I got that in Eugene.
Still, that's big city.
That's
like
for us.
Come to our Goodwill.
Yeah. Fair.
My ex-wife and I used to do that down in we'd hit up Oceanside, San Diego, pretty much all the areas around San Diego County. We'd hit up all the Goodwills back in the day.
Yeah. Dave, what is your background?
A museum. I was just gonna put it back on the blur, but then when I saw this one, I was like, cool.
You're like, I could be classy. Classy Dave is a true player.
Mm-hmm. I don't have any scotch. So
I've got rum and coke, ain't no joke.
I've just got some Coors Lights.
I go for some Coors Lights.
And maybe some snacks.
Man, I realize I've actually got quite a bit to talk about.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
We did that.
So I grabbed my stickers. I think I dropped some. I thought I had more than this. Oh, I definitely did. They're like behind. And then I need to get an Urkel one. It just says, "Did I do that?" I think that would be hilarious.
That would be funny. We need to find a way to make Coach Dan Lanning, I did that stickers and have him, stick them to the scoreboard after a win.
Oh, that would be cool. Or even if you just did like a filter or
if you run into any of the players that he recruited, slap it on their back next to their name on their jersey.
That would be awesome.
Especially the ones that we took in the portal.
Or the ones that we took after Dante Moore decommitted, and he's like, fuck you, I'm gonna recruit everybody.
Right, and then we just pick up like 7 more guys.
Mm-hmm.
Freeing up all that NIL money.
Right.
You know.
Is there an NIL cap yet?
Nope. It's a wild west.
Not yet. That's what it's gonna come to. They're gonna have to figure out a fucking cap or something along those lines. Or don't. Yeah. Like, I don't care.
Yeah. Well, because at the end of the day, too, like, even if you have all the money, like, college has proven that if you have all the money, that doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna win all the games.
Right. Because look at Texas A&M.
Right.
Look at Texas.
You look at those, to steal a word from professional, like the big market teams. Right.
Well, those aren't the ones that are putting the money in, though. It's like Texas, and I guess USC is kind of, but like Texas and Florida, like Gainesville is not known for being a big market.
Yeah. Right.
College football is its own monster, and
well, like it. That's what I mean, though. Not like city-wise, right? Because like you go to professional baseball, right? Big market, like Oakland. Even though Oakland is a huge city, the Oakland A's aren't considered a big market team.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, you've also got San Francisco right there. Did I just fucking write on my shirt? I fucking hate that. Mad.
You got 2 teams in Los Angeles, 2 teams in San Francisco.
Right.
Then you got San Diego.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it is just like that chair.
San Diego's a long ways away, though.
Yeah. And pretty soon Oakland's going to be Vegas.
You think the A's are going to go to Vegas too?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't doubt it. I know that they were putting in bids for teams. I think, I mean, I could be wrong, but I think LA was one of the people that put in for an expansion team, but they might just snag somebody like Oakland.
Well, yeah, like Oakland has. Have you ever been to the OCO Coliseum?
No, I haven't.
It is 15 years ago, it was a piece of shit.
Yeah. Well,
I can only imagine what it's like now.
Well, I mean, when you have a player, when you finally have an Oakland A make it to an All-Star game, and the team does not pay for or put them on a private jet to go to the All-Star game,
you're Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, like, that's how Oakland. They've ran their money for decades.
It's so dumb.
Like, it's like the movie.
That's why Moneyball was made about them, because they're such cheap tightwads.
Because it worked for them once.
Exactly.
Like, we're gonna keep doing it.
Yeah. You know, I can't, and I remember when I read the story, I thought that was the most asinine thing in the world, and I can't remember who it was, but I think it was the Phillies. The Phillies finally contacted that Oakland A player and was like, "Hey, we'll come scoop you up and take you to the game.
Yeah.
We're going to come from Philly to Oakland, scoop you up and take you to the All-Star game."
That just seems wild.
Yeah. I can't remember if he ended up signing with him or not, but I mean, that's a good fucking ploy. Like, your own management wants to screw you and make you pay for your own ticket to an All-Star game. We'll come scoop you up. You're on your last year of your contract.
Right. And then all of a sudden, sure felt good to be a Philadelphia Philly.
Right. I mean, I'd rather be a Philly than a fucking A any day.
Have you guys been following this Lamar Jackson shit?
I know. I don't know any late breaking news. I know basically what's been going on.
I heard that they did, and I've never heard of this contract. Or not. They franchise tagged him. Yeah. But it's not. I've never heard of this franchise tag. Maybe just because I haven't paid attention. But it's a non-exclusive franchise tag where he can still negotiate with other teams. Mm-hmm. But if a team gives him an offer Baltimore, they can choose to match it to keep him there.
And if they don't match it, that team owes them two first-round picks.
2 first. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, and
so they're just playing chicken.
Kind of, because they didn't want to pay him. It all starts. It goes back to the fucking Deshaun Watson contract, and the owners fucking hate it.
Everything goes back to the Deshaun Watson contract.
Because he got so much guaranteed money, and they're like, we don't like that. Yeah. Why? I don't just pay people what you fucking say you're going to pay them.
Yeah. And if you don't think they're worth it, don't play the game.
Well, problem,
trade them, get something.
Do they not understand that kids or people are going to get injured?
The problem that everybody had with the contract was that he basically did it in a way that so much money of the contract was guaranteed, but the year that he was suspended, they basically paid him league minimum. So he didn't really get financially punished for missing the 12 games, and that's what people are pissed about, is that he got all this guaranteed money, and it totally screwed the market for quarterbacks, because they're like, well, I want how come Deshaun Watson gets all this fucking money and he's a fucking pain in the ass, so to speak. And I haven't even had so much as a parking ticket in the 6 years I've been here, but I can't get north of 35 million out of you guys. What the fuck?
Yep. The league does not like that somebody set a precedent, and now they're all like, fuck this. So they're setting an example. They're like, nope, we're not playing that game. Well, what's going to happen is somebody's going to get injured. Starting quarterback going to get injured week 1, week 2, because he has until week 10 to sign with another team. So if he's smart, he just sits there.
Yeah.
And it's like,
somebody's going to get hurt.
Fuck you. Yeah.
The 49ers quarterback is going to get hurt.
Right. Yeah. And their backup's going to get hurt.
They were talking about how bad the turf was in the Super Bowl, and I'm like, why are we ever surprised that the turf at the fucking University of Phoenix Stadium is dog shit? It was dog shit for the national championship when Oregon was there. It was dog shit for the Fiesta Bowl when Oregon was there. It was dog shit for the other national championship when Oregon was there. It was I'm sorry, that was at Arlington. Is dog shit for the last time the Super Bowl was there. Is dog shit every single time the Seahawks play there. Why are we surprised that a football field on a metal tray isn't a good field?
That you set out in the sun to bake because it's growing.
Right.
Yeah.
But you put it out in the sun because it's actually too sloppy, because you watered it too much, because it can't establish a root system.
Yeah. That whole thing is just... It's
and
a modern marvel. Look, we can roll it out. Yeah, but
congratulations.
Okay, you know who has a modern marvel field is like Everton in the UK, like their soccer field. There's a turf field underneath the grass, and the grass will like rolls out underneath the stands, and the field turf raises up underneath it. If they needed to play, they needed to switch. So it wouldn't fuck up the grass if it was raining like a cow peeing on a flat rock. That shit's cool. But like, so you have that. Then you have the 49ers with the second worst fucking turf in the league. That place is a fucking dumpster. If they tried to build a football field on a fucking sandbar, and like, oh, why won't the grass take root in the sand?
I should make a list of things that I love that you hate, because that's on there. Like, I have a mental list. Every time it comes up, I'm like, oh, here we go. Just going to enjoy the ride, because Jake's about to go off on San Francisco's stadium.
Yep.
I know it's coming, and I'm fine with it.
That's what she said.
Exactly. There are certain things that I know Jake is going to go off on, and that's on the list.
That's fair.
I should start that list.
Yeah, I'm curious about that list. Because most of these things I realize are involuntary.
Like, I'm sure.
Like, I was just talking about Arizona, and I was like, man, who else has a field that sucks? Fucking Arizona or San Francisco has a shitty field.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, fuck San Francisco.
Fuck the 49ers.
Exactly.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and we ping pong back. Oh, the 49ers are gonna have a quarterback injured. Why are they gonna have a quarterback injured? Because their field's a piece of shit.
Because they do. Because that's what they do. I'm gonna go grab my Gator light. I'll be right back.
Did you see the video when like the 49ers were realizing that their fourth string quarterback was injured?
Right. No, I didn't see that video, but it makes me laugh how many times their quarterbacks got hurt.
Well, it was like it was like the NFL films, everybody was mic'd up, and the mic'd up people were getting fucking breaking news on Espen. What's happening?
Okay.
So,
salsa?
Sean Kemp was arrested for connection to drive-by shooting.
You bought it, didn't you?
yeah.
It sucks.
It does?
I hated it.
I got it at
2 bites, and I'm like, the first bite, I was like, that can't be that bad. So I tried it again, I'm like, yuck.
I'll take it home. My dad will probably eat it.
I not like the salsa as much as I dislike that.
Huh. I just got it at Grocery Outlet for the fights. So, ooh, those fights.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah. Did you watch the fights, Jake?
No.
Saturday? Goodens.
I was doing karaoke in Springfield.
Oh yeah. That's right.
Hey, so I'm gonna send you guys a headline.
A what?
A headline.
Not a byline.
Breaking news.
Right? Yeah, this is breaking news.
Yada yada. Oh shit. Oh. Wow, that got better as we went. Huh. Considering the story we told 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. All right.
All right.
Yeah, exactly.
Be a lot cooler if you did. Makes me wonder where all that weed's coming from.
Mm-hmm. From Drive-By City.
Sure. That's what they call Tacoma.
God damn it.
What's
Way
it,
to
David?
be, Sean Kemp.
He just opened up his second Sean Kemp's dispensary in Soto.
No, I don't know if felons are allowed to do that. So
he just lost the right to sell weed and own a gun.
Yeah.
One fell swoop.
Swoop.
Swoop-de-doo.
He just puts them in someone else's name, like
they'll call it Steve Kemp's.
Yeah. No, they're just putting not a sticker that says
not Sean Kemp.
Not
Yeah.
Sean Kemp.
Not Sean Kemp's Weed Store is the name of the pre-show.
And everyone there is actually calm and relaxed. It's like I've gone into, and we'll definitely talk about this on the show too. I've gone into my regular weed store now like 2 or 3 times since my accident, and they're like, "Oh, hey man, how you doing? We tried to look at that footage again on your accident. Are you doing okay? Like, how you doing, man?" I'm like, "I'm fine. Like, look at me, bro. I'm here buying weed. Like, everything's normal except the."
I almost just said,
car.
"Wait, you were in an accident?"
Hey, that's my line.
Car accident. The car was in an accident. Jake was in it.
I finally opened up. I saw that today because I finally opened up all my Snapchats over the weekend and all week.
Oh God.
I was literally laying in bed and I'm like, all right, well, I better settle in for this.
You better send it for 30 minutes of Snap.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I scrolled all the way up and started reading all the everything, and then would watch each video as it came up, because a lot of times I'll just open the videos and then I go to the conversation and I'm lost.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh God, I don't know where I'm at.
Yeah.
So I learned that if I just open up the chat, then I can go down and
watch the videos, read the chat.
Yeah, and read the replies that correspond with each video.
Makes
that
more
way
sense.
I'm not like reading a video. I'm like, oh, did you fuck that kid up? I'm like, wait, what? The kid? When did the kid get fucked up?
I also
they're playing laser tag. Okay, yeah, all right.
I like how frequently there's just like 2 or 3 people having a conversation for long periods of time, like Ben and I just like bickering yesterday.
Right.
It's just fucking great.
Right. Well, then, and the other thing too, I saw like Ben was asking questions about why I got edited or silenced on the podcast. But I remember Robin bringing that up last week. I'm like, has it been that long since I opened Snapchat?
Yep.
You just had a week's worth of snaps.
Yeah, pretty much.
Week's worth of snaps is the name of this pre-show.
It is now.
Snap into chat. Yeah, I was pissed. I went down to Oregon last weekend, and he was out doing his 1 weekend a month, 2 weeks a year bullshit.
Oh, of course.
Oh, so of course, yeah.
Stupid army. Swear to God.
I swear to God.
I swear to God, the army comes talking to me, I'll punch her right in the face.
Punch that army right in the fucking face. Yeah, you and what army? Oh, the U.S. Army. Yeah.
The US.
Oh, the U.S. one. Oh, okay.
That's pretty good army.
I've seen this clip before. It's this clip, a comedian. He's talking about. He's like, how is the U.S. Army football team so bad? He's like, you defeated Islam in Syria, Afghanistan. You won all these wars, and then last week you lost to Western Kentucky. Just like that. That's funny.
That is big ding.
All right, man.
God. Hey!
Please, people.
Are you ready for this show? Casey.
Bring it back!
Cool. All right, here we are. We're back again. It's another edition, another episode of my show. I'm Casey Kasem. And joining me, he's the agent of chaos. He's the head proprietor of Definitely Not Selling Drugs.com. It's Robin.
You goddamn right it is. You know what? I need to find some Bill Clinton and get Bill Clinton on there. So if you guys didn't listen to the end of the podcast last week, it was very good.
Very good.
But anyway, so we're going in a different order this week. I'd like to let you guys know about this guy. He's sitting over there. He's not vaxxed, freshly waxed. It's David.
You goddamn right it is.
Hey! Hey! Son of a bitch does it all the time.
Still lines.
He smashed.
Yep, that's right. I'm Dave. I'm here. I'm queer. Get used to it. You can't. You don't have to blank that one because I'm showing pride. Right?
I might just have to. But anyway.
Cut that all out.
Cut that. Leave it
in.
But anyways, over there, looking like a guy that nuts from a hand job, then asked her if she came. It's Jake.
Leaving it in.
You goddamn right it is.
Hey! Son of a bitch does it all the time.
It's smashed, man.
Yeah.
So we're off to a great start. By the way, I wanna shout out to the people who are checking us out on YouTube. I have been watching that you guys are watching us. So I think that these, like the little YouTube thing that we did with the Super Bowl, not a bad idea. I think it might not be a bad idea. I don't know. Maybe watch the trailers of the award winners.
Or we could do the acceptance speeches.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, we can figure out something for the Oscars.
We can do all sorts of stuff. I know this week you were
surprised we're not doing it right now.
Well, one thing we can do right now because I've got a lot to talk about. It'll be the Jake show for a little bit. We wanted to do. Well, it's true. I'm working on a new. That would actually be kind of fun. Next week, one of these weeks, I should do that. Like work on the logo live on the show while we're talking, and just share the screen in the middle so you guys can see what I'm doing, and then put that on. That'd be kind of fun. Yeah, things you can do on a podcast. I really liked Alex's idea of just like superimposing a shoe for you, just like over it, where you could still see his shoe behind. Yeah, that shoe, exactly that shoe.
I'm wearing it right now.
You're wearing it right now.
I don't know why he's not wearing that shoe. Oh wait.
Oh, he is. Oh,
he is?
Look at that.
Excellent.
Surprise, motherfucker.
That might be good. But for this episode, this week,
let's
do some this is take two.
And call me in the morning.
You wanted to do predictions for the Oscars.
Yeah. So usually we do some sort of Golden Globe thing. I shouldn't say usually. I watch the Golden Globes, then I talk about them. Sometimes other people watch them.
We need to get the Golden Globes drinking game back in
order.
order.
Like they need to make the Golden Globes better again because this year they had somebody hosting that I still have no idea who he is. No clue.
I'm looking it up.
Don't even care. Like at least the Oscars were like, we're just not going to have a host, which is fine. You don't have to have a host. They come out and talk like 4 or 5 times, maybe sing a song at the start. Like you could just have
a little song and dance.
Actors. All those people
Carmichael?
They're actors. They could just talk about exactly.
There's the New York Post. First article. Who is Jared Carmichael?
Who the fuck is that guy?
Meet the comedian hosting the 2023 Golden Globes. So he was not funny, I take it.
Yeah. They're like, hey, let's find someone that's not going to piss everybody off.
Why? I fucking love that shit.
I really enjoyed, you know what I'm talking about. Last guy. Ricky Gervais. Yeah. I don't even watch those shows, but when Ricky Gervais is funny.
Dude's fucking funny. Yeah.
He's funny, and it's funny because he's got a level of not give a fuck that he's
very high.
Yeah, it's like he's like, oh hey, by the way, I'm gonna point at you. I'm gonna point at you. Remember that time you guys were all friends with Weinstein? Do you remember that?
Or Epstein?
Yeah, or Epstein.
That one. Yeah.
Hey, Jennifer Lawrence, remember that time you said something about Weinstein being a creep, and then you got him like 2 movies under his production company?
We have a quote from Jared Carmichael. Carmichael, whose actual name is Rothaniel, was just 21 when he decided to jet off to Hollywood from North Carolina to begin his comedy career. And while he doesn't care if he'll star in a stand-up special, a film, or TV show, he says he always wants his work to entertain his audience. Quote, "It's too much to make a wish in art," he told Rolling Stone in a profile last year. "Fuck that. I don't care about your dreams. Fuck your dreams. Fuck my dreams. Is it good? Is it funny? That's the only thing that matters. I don't expect to be anywhere because I'm gay or because I'm black. Don't give me that shit. That's why I think I work so hard. That's why I was in the closet." I did not read that quote at all.
Did not know. Yeah.
I just saw that we had a quote that was an incredibly sharp left turn.
Yeah. Fucking Razor Ramon show.
I got whiplash on that one.
I read 4 paragraphs before that. The article did not mention that he's clearly black, but it did not mention that
he's clearly black.
Well, I mean, the picture of him he's clearly a black man.
Yeah. Just write that down. 2750.
Let's see, what else does he say? "I came into the industry knowing what I wanted. I wrote down in notebooks 3 HBO specials and a show on NBC. That's not me being a dick or an asshole. That's protecting a vision." So this guy just like talks a lot. He was in Neighbors 2, mid-90s, Transformers, and The Disaster Artist.
Oh.
He started in his eponymous sitcom, The Carmichael Show, from 2015 to 2017 on NBC.
Oh, okay. So I've heard of him, or at least things he was in. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I was just hearing a lot of quotes from a guy that hasn't made it that big,
saying "fuck you, fuck that." Like,
yeah, he's like, I didn't make it big, but I don't
care, buddy.
I don't give a shit if I ever make it big because I didn't.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be famous, but I did pick a career field that is solely based on me giving you something.
Being famous.
Yeah. Like, I'm going to give you, here's the product, my jokes, and you're going to give me attention. But I don't want to be famous or anything.
Right.
That is the grand currency. Trade me your attention for my humor.
Yeah. Like, that's all they are.
I mean, that's all this is.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's all anything is.
All right, so here we go.
All right, what do we got?
The Oscars, 2023 Oscars. We're just gonna do the pick a winner game.
Pick a winner game.
We kind of went over the nominees with the Golden Globes. Pretty similar list. We'll start with actor in a leading role. Best actor. Acting. All right. Nominees: Austin Butler, the guy who played Elvis in Elvis. Colin Farrell, in Banshees of Inisherin, which I watched that movie. You guys probably didn't.
Yep.
Dave has left the museum.
Nope, I can still hear you.
Brendan Fraser in The Whale. Paul Mescal, Aftersun. I don't know either of those things. And then Bill Nye in the movie Living. Yeah, you had the same reaction when he was nominated for a Golden Globe. You're like, Bill Nye, the actor?
The actor?
So anyway, I think the people want Brendan Fraser to win because
people want Brendan Fraser.
Like, yeah, but I have a feeling it wouldn't surprise me if Austin Butler wins for Elvis. That's my guess.
I'll pick Brendan Fraser for the feel good story.
Should we write these down? Here we go. We'll write them down.
Mm-hmm.
I'll write them down.
I'll take the feel good story on aisle 3.
Yeah. I see. The thing is, I haven't seen any of those movies.
Same.
So
I didn't even see the Elvis movie.
Yeah.
It snuck up on me.
I'm going purely based on the fact that I've heard so much about The Whale compared to those other movies.
I'm going right in vote Paul Rudd, Ant-Man.
Paul Rudd, Mac and Me. Not even in there. It's just a clip. Okay, best supporting actor. We're just gonna jump into that.
What'd you pick, Robin?
Well, Elvis.
Ah.
That's who I think is gonna win.
So we all picked Elvis?
No, you guys picked The Whale.
Oh, that's right. I picked the Field.
Oh my god, it was literally 3 seconds ago.
Okay.
Okay.
At least people.
Hey, yeah. All right. Best supporting actor. We have, I'm pretty sure there's 2 of them from Banshees of Inisherin. Yeah, Brendan Gleeson and Barry Keoghan, which is the guy. He played the Joker in the new Batman that you only see in like the deleted scene, and he was in Eternals. Anyway, yeah, we talked about that. We got Brian Tyree Henry in Causeway. Didn't see it. Ooh, I did watch this though. What? Judd Hirsch in The Fabelmans. So I just watched The Fabelmans. It's a good movie. There's a lot of stuff that to me seems unnecessary, but it's Steven Spielberg's life basically. That's what it is. It's just not called the Spielbergs.
Yeah.
The Goldbergs, but famous.
And honestly, Judd Hirsch is in that movie for like 5 minutes of screen time. You're gonna give him the nomination, all right?
Mm-hmm.
And then
it's based on Reputation,
right, for sure. And then the one I think that will win is Data from Goonies in Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh, that's because I was just about to say I'm going with Gleason, but with Everything
Everywhere all at Once.
Yeah, Everything Everywhere All at Once. With that being in there, that makes it a little tougher for me.
Yeah, I think that movie's gonna win a lot of them.
Yeah.
See, I didn't see any of these movies.
See, I didn't see Banshees of Inisherin, but I do like Gleason.
Well, it's on HBO. See, the problem is anytime you get somebody or two actors from the same movie nominated for one category, they generally cross. Votes. Yeah, they generally cross each other out, and somebody else wins.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I think a lot of people are like, "Hey, this is a feel-good story. The guy quit acting because he didn't feel like he was getting jobs." And so he was like, I'm out. I'm going to try one more time, and then comes back and gets this. And
just makes a banger.
Right.
What is this Banshees of Inisherin movie that...
So Banshees of Inisherin it's almost like an indie film, but obviously not indie name actors. Like the actors are all decent. It's set in Ireland during, I think, World War II. And there's fighting they're on this small island off of the main part of Ireland, and like fighting's happening in the mainland. These 2 guys, Brendan Gleeson and Colin Farrell's characters, they're like best friends. They go to the bar every day, get drunk. That's their fucking life. and Brendan
Righteous.
Gleeson in the middle, or like, just decides that, you know what? I think you're bringing me down, and I don't want to be your friend right now. So if you talk to me, I'm gonna cut my finger off. And he's like, yeah, I don't fucking believe you. I'm gonna keep talking to you. So he goes home, and fucking Brendan Gleeson throws a fucking finger at the guy's door. And he comes outside, and he's like, what the fuck was that noise? And he looks around and he's like, oh my God, he cut off his finger.
Mhm.
And then there's more finger cutting and other things. And you just got, it's worth your time to, like, if you just want to sit down and watch something that's kind of relaxing and
kind of relaxing.
Kind of relaxing.
Kind of relaxing.
Describe a finger cutting
it,
scene.
it does have some funny parts in it, not the finger. But just watch it. You like it.
From all the trailers and stuff like that, it looks like it'd be funny.
Yeah.
Because from the trailers I seen, Colin Farrell's just like walking around and talking to people, and they're like, "Why aren't you friends anymore?" And he's like, "I don't know."
And he doesn't. That's like the whole movie. He has no idea and doesn't really believe that Brendan Gleeson's character is like, you know what? I used to write music and play music all the time. I'm going to go back to that. And that's like, I'm going to spend my time so that when I die, I leave the world with something. Because at this point, we're just drinking until we die.
Sounds like Irish Crouch. I don't know. Where's your friend? I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So, who are you guys picking?
I'm going with Data.
I'll take Data.
All right. All of us. Dave.
Everywhere, all at once.
Nah.
All right. Best actress in a leading role. We have Cate Blanchett in the movie Tar. I started watching it. That movie is boring as shit, but maybe it gets better. I don't know. I couldn't watch it. Ana de Armas in Blonde. Love that movie because she gets naked and it's about Marilyn Monroe. But it's like, but it's written as a semi-fictitious novel.
It's a biopic.
Kind of. Also, that's a word I hate. Is it biopic or biopic? Because to me, it feels like it's a biopic. But biopic also sounds right.
Biopic sounds like something a doctor would do with a needle in your butthole.
Yeah, I don't like it. But anyway, back to the nominees. Andrea Riseborough, which she's in this movie To Leslie. This is one that's pissed off a lot of people because the movie made like $2,700, and she got nominated because she just sent out emails to all her famous friends and was like, "Hey, can you nominate me?" And then like eventually she got nominated. And people are pissed because they're like, "You can't just ask people to nominate you." And she's like,
"Why not?
Bet me. Want to make a bet?" Because I did.
Like,
anyway, Michelle Williams in The Fabelmans. Again, like she's in the movie probably a good portion of it, so it makes sense that she'd be best leading actress, but I didn't think anything was special about it. And then Michelle Yeoh from Everything Everywhere All at Once. That's my pick. I think she wins it.
I'm going to take Cate Blanchett.
Oh, and that wouldn't surprise me because old people that
the Academy loves old, boring, slow movies.
Yep.
It makes them feel something that they haven't felt in a coon's age.
God damn it.
Cut that.
Wait, leave it in.
There's nothing wrong with that saying.
I mean, yeah, because we don't care about raccoons.
Rakins.
I did see a video the other day of a guy who had 2 pet raccoons, and I was like, that would be cool.
I want to try the hand wave thing with the I want a pet raccoon. That'd be rad.
Yeah.
I want to try the hand wave thing with a squirrel.
Yeah. I think that would be cool.
Like you could send raccoons to go get you things, and like way easy, like they got hands with opposable thumbs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like my crow army isn't bringing me shit.
Yet.
Nothing shiny?
Well, they're going to bring me a person at some point.
A person?
Okay.
Body.
Best Supporting Actress. Nominees are Angela Bassett for Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Kind of like that, but I don't think she wins.
No.
Yang Chao, The Whale. Carrie Condon, Banshee of Inisherin, which she did all right. And then we have 2 from Everything Everywhere All at Once, Jamie Lee Curtis and Stephanie Hsu. Sorry.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Gesundheit.
So Jamie Lee Curtis has won some awards in that role. I thought, honestly, Stephanie Hsu, I thought she was badass. I liked her character. But I have no idea who wins this one.
Who was the second person?
Hong Chao from The Whale.
I'll take that one.
Okay. I'll write that down. What do you think, Dave?
You know, I think I'm gonna go with Hong Chao too.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah.
A Hong Chao sweep?
No.
No, because he's gonna go with which one from
No, I'm between Jamie Lee Curtis and Angela Bassett. I think one of those 2 is gonna win it.
Oh, I'd want Angela. I want Angela Bassett to win it. I don't think she will.
I agree. I want her to win, and I think she's got a shot. I'm gonna say she's got like a 33% chance.
What's the Steiner math on that?
I don't know. I'll just write that down. That's my pick. Black Panther. Panther. That's my pick. All right. Moving along. Animated feature film. Do we care?
Sure.
I don't think we do.
I can't think of any animated feature film that came out.
Right.
I might have actually seen one of these though.
Guillermo. God Del Toro. Pinocchio. Marcel the Shell with Shoes On. That movie looks like it actually might be good. I just haven't watched it yet. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Grayson has asked me 6 times if I've watched it yet because he watched it and he liked it. So, The Sea Beast, nothing. And then Turning Red.
It's gonna be Turning Red.
Turning Red.
It's the one where the red panda, and I think it's like
it's a Disney movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I hated that movie.
Did you?
Yeah, I did not enjoy it that much.
I think I've heard everyone who was an Asian didn't like that movie.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
It was, that's absolutely very spot on from things I've read. It was
turning.
It was very against the grain of Asian upbringing and respecting your family.
But it was intentional.
Yeah, it was. But so this is also another personal thing. You guys know about me, how annoyed I get with overly confident children.
The precocious child paradox.
Yeah,
I talk about this all the time. This is probably one of the things that Robin likes me being pissed off about.
No, I have no idea what you're saying.
I hate when a child is too smart for their own good in TV and media, and they're like the key to everything. They're like, oh, of course the 7-year-old knows quantum physics. He figured out exactly how to get the problem solved. Hate that. The precocious child is way too smart for their own good. The
precocious child is the name of the episode.
Yeah.
It's a Deus Ex Machina solution to your problems. It just comes out of nowhere and it's stupid and I hate it.
It's like no one can figure this out.
Better call in the 9-year-old.
But magically, this child knows exactly what to do.
He watched 3 episodes of SpongeBob and they talked about this.
Yeah.
Well, that's why we have the precocious child paradox.
I fucking hate it.
It's a thing.
Much. Yeah. I fucking hate it. like whenever I see a child who's hyper intelligent, I'm like, I hope this kid gets attacked by the monster.
That's awesome. I told kids, so in the weight room today, they were doing curls, and I was like, you know what pisses me off? And they're like, what? And I was like, I can sit there and watch Star Wars and 100% believe in the Force and laser swords and flying through space at the speed of light. But the second I see somebody pull up another person who's hanging or dangling with one arm, I'm like, you can't fucking do that. Have you ever tried that? It's not real.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I get mad. Anyway,
Yep. Well,
Dave,
we
what did you
talked.
pick?
Oh, what was it again? Pinocchio.
Marcel the Shell with shoes on, Puss in Boots, the Sea Beast.
I'm going with Puss in Boots just because that's the one that I can imagine that I would enjoy.
That makes sense.
Like, yes, I'll take Turning. I think I took Turning Red.
You did.
You did.
Cinematography. Do we care about cinematography?
I mean, not really.
So I'm gonna just go through it real quick because I'm pretty sure All Quiet on the Western Front has a shot. It won all of the British awards, but it's also a British-made movie, I think. Which they're like, oh, look at how good the cinematography. I'm like, that movie was on Netflix and I couldn't give two shits about it. Anyway, there was that Bardo, False Chronicle of the Handful of Truths, Elvis cinematography. It's a Baz Luhrmann movie. We talked about it before. It's goofy anyway. Empire of Light. I have no idea what that is. And Tar. Again, Tar. It's a movie about the first female conductor of the Boston. I think it's Boston Philharmonic or some shit. Anyway, it's stupid.
How is the cinematography for a movie of a bitch doing this?
I don't know.
Hold on. Someone give me an award.
Cinematography by David Deaton.
Yeah. I just kept 4 times.
Writing that down. Cinematography by David Deaton. New leader.
I can do 3. I can change up the timing too if you want. Oh, that was a switch up.
God Music. Damn it.
Switch to 4/4 time there.
Yep.
I know what that was.
Yep.
Okay. Skipping costume design, directing. That's always fun because I feel like directing and best film usually are the same. What? Oh,
I was just stretching. Sorry.
Gotcha. Banshees of Inisherin, Martin McDonagh, which I don't know who that is. Everything Everywhere All at Once. It has 2 directors, Daniel somebody and Daniel somebody. Kwan. I can read Kwan. The Fablemans, Steven Spielberg. Tar, Todd Field. Triangles of Sadness, Ruben Östlund.
Okay, I'm sorry. And I heard Triangles of Sadness, and I just see an emo kid playing a triangle.
Ding, ding, ding.
And he's like, I hate my life.
Ding.
He's playing triangle with a razor blade, so occasionally as it comes across the wrist.
Bleeding to death. Yeah.
No one cares.
Anyway, if I were to guess, I think Everything Everywhere All at Once wins it, but I don't care.
Yeah.
I think documentary feature film is where we got our Oscar. We need to make a documentary on the trials and tribulations of Autzen Stadium. How do we get in? Some of us have tickets. Some of us don't need tickets.
I don't know that I want
to win. Live footage of us trying to fight security to get to our seats when they tell us our seats don't exist.
Oh my God, fuck those guys.
Live footage of Bailey and me fighting with football players' parents because they don't understand that inside the yellow line is the wild, wild west. You stand where you stand, and if you don't like that, stop trying to shove people.
Too fucking bad. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right.
Actually, no. This is the one we win our Oscar in, documentary short film. We only have to make a 15-minute documentary, get it played at places. Dude, I could make a 15-minute documentary on the life and times of Gabe George.
Gabe George has never had a real job in his life.
Bobby Newport.
Bobby Newport.
Oh my God.
That headline.
Did you see Dave, did you see the picture of his newspaper?
No.
I bought a copy of it because I was like,
please tell me you have it with you.
I have a picture on my phone.
You need to read this fucking paragraph.
Riddle Times News Review. There it is, right there.
Please read it exactly as written.
Oh, of course I will. Let's zoom in so I can read it. All right. The first line says Riddle Times News Review, period. Directly below that, RHS is falling apart and action needs to be taken, or else soon we are not going to have a high school.
Dun, dun, dun.
Very little is being done about vandalism, particularly in the weight room. There should be a period there, but he didn't do it. And there probably should have been a comma. Anyway.
Who the fuck's the editor?
Yeah, right. There are dents in the weight room wall as of March 7th, 2023. That should have been a period, but it's a comma. We need to urge our principal to take action about vandalism. I'm going to try to not.
Action.
I'm going to try to not edit as I go. Take action about vandalism by punishing those who do it with permanent expulsions, depending on the severity of the damage. We need to also punish those who vape and smoke in the bathrooms of the school with expulsions more regularly. Eventually, if we don't take action soon enough, we'll just have a pile of rubble with druggies in it. Bullying
Isn't that
should
what
also
Riddle
be
is?
taken seriously too. I encourage everyone to not tolerate vandalism, bullying, smoking, or vaping. Written by Gabe George. No tolerance for bad things.
So
and then there's a picture of the school, and it says, and in an image of RHS. Period. School is not for smoking. Period.
I sent it in the group chat, but
I just read the whole paper.
It's a great paper. Was it worth it? All 50 cents?
No,
yeah, because it was all quarters I found in the bleachers, so I didn't feel bad.
Let's see. I'm trying to remember.
He's gonna get the Nobel Prize, I'm sure. He's gonna get the Know Nothing Prize.
Gabe, what's his last name? Fucking Gabe for hard-hitting journalism.
Right? Dun, 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 dun,
So
he asked the question.
The energy
everyone's scared to ask.
The energy of that video of that newspaper reminds me of a video I'm about to show you guys.
Okay.
Y'all see that?
No.
Y'all see? You can't see the YouTube?
I do not see anything yet.
All right. Sure? How about now?
Nothing. Oh, something is changing.
Something's happening.
Here we go. Oh God. Did you send this the other day?
Yeah, I did. This is exactly how I felt.
I didn't get a chance to watch it. I just saw the name of it.
All
Dismiss.
Right. Yeah, I hear.
Is that Matt Damon from Eurotrip? Scotty doesn't know. With Fiona and me. Turn it up.
How?
I don't know.
Oh, all right. Let's see here.
I don't hear anything.
You don't hear anything. Let's see if I do the.
Yeah, your volume is all the way down. In the circle. Or I'm trying to highlight it for you. It's next to the skip button. Yeah.
Next to
that. Yep. Right.
Oh, weird.
Left. Yeah, there you go. Turn them up. All right, here we go.
Turn my headphones up.
No, it's still not doing it. Weird. I know it's not doing audio. Here, let's see if I do.
All right. Well, will you figure that out?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look through this list of things. International feature film annoys me because I don't care. The Quiet Girl, not The Quiet Place. Makeup and hairstyling is a pointless one. Original score. Here we go. All Quiet on the Western Front. Don't care. Babylon. Oh my God. Love that movie. Justin Hurwitz. Banshees of Inisherin. Bleh, terrible. Everything Everywhere All at Once. Bleh, terrible. The Fablemans. John Williams.
Oh, got it. Fixed it. Lugnut. You ready? All right, here we go. This is Gabe George, the energy of the Riddle Times News Review.
Is there sound playing for you?
Yes. Is it for you?
Nope.
Negative.
So you can't. That's weird. What?
It worked before.
Yeah. Let's see. I'll try if I stop sharing. And I'll try it again. Share computer sound is a button I have to flip. That's weird.
Here we go. Yep.
Lug nut. Fixed it.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's have a seat.
Oh, here we go.
Sit right there.
Got sound.
Looks like Theo Vaughn.
Yeah, go ahead. Now, go. My name is Stephen Morris, and I've never done this one before. I'm 26 years old. I work down at the Fourth Realm. It's a bookstore. It's a comic book store, and I'm single, and I'm just looking for somebody who likes to have. I'm just looking for somebody who likes to have fun, and is a fun-loving type gal. Brunettes are something, and so are redheads or blondes. That's tall women or short, because height is in the eye of the beholder. If you think about it, someone who likes me for me is who I'm looking for, because I'm that type of guy who likes me. And we could go out and do all kinds of things. I like all kinds of music. What I really want is someone who'll call me and will love me, because everyone I know is married, and I don't know anybody or anything, and it's just not right because I deserve love like anybody else. I don't need to rummage through the dumpster for a playboy. God, give me a job.
That was Between One Fern.
I want to do that one more time.
Wow.
Classic.
That is classic, Gabe.
He grew up in the wrong era, man. You don't have to rummage.
My name is Sean Mount.
What? All right.
So while we've got the YouTube up, I want to take a quick sidebar.
All right.
So my brother called me out earlier this week.
Son of a bitch does it all the time.
Son of a bitch does it all the time. And he asked me, Jake, was your weed talk Randy Marsh's weed talk from South Park? And I said, Ben,
well,
it absolutely was. And this is the same weed talk I'm going to give my kids. And I present to you exactly the words I told my brother when he asked me about marijuana.
Son, we've just been trying to make sure you know how dangerous drugs like pot are.
I've been told a lot of things about pot, but I've come to find out a lot of those things aren't true. So I don't know what to believe.
Well, Stan, the truth is, marijuana probably isn't going to make you kill people, and it most likely isn't going to fund terrorists, but
at this point,
well,
he's
son,
like,
pot makes you feel fine with being bored, and
this sounds
it's
familiar.
when you're bored that you should be learning some new skill or discovering some new science or being creative. If you smoke pot, you may grow up to find out that you aren't good at anything.
I really, really wish you just would have told me that.
That's basically what I told him when he was in like 8th grade, and
you're gonna find out you're basically not good at anything.
There we go. But that was our YouTube segment of the show, sponsored by YouTube, brought to you by YouTube.
Sponsored by YouTube. You can watch it on YouTube, or wherever you watch things that you watch.
We watch YouTube.
Didn't YouTube do something a few years back called YouTube Red or something like that?
Yeah, they did. It's called YouTube Plus now, isn't it? Or YouTube TV?
Which is really messed up, because if you go to redtube.com,
that's different.
That's not what you want YouTube
not
for.
Not the same. No.
Search history on that's different.
It's the same type of website. It's a videos website.
It is.
From all over the world. Different type of content, though.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's got its own subcategories.
Exactly. You can sub on all those. All right. Music. Original song. Yeah, exactly. Applause from Tell It Like a Woman. Okay. Hold My Hand, not from Hootie and the Blowfish, but it's from Top Gun and has Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga. Lift Me Up, Black Panther. I think that's Rihanna. I would be surprised if the Lady Gaga one doesn't win, because she's been trying so hard to get an Oscar. Like that's basically her goal, because she's like, I need to be one of those EGOTs.
Yeah, was it EGOT? Is that what it is? The
Grammy.
What the fuck is an EGOT?
Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony.
Tony. Yep.
Oh.
There's like 18 of them ever. Whoopi Goldberg is one. So I mean, like, you can take with that from whatever. Anyway, like, it's gonna come down between Hold My Hand and Lift Me Up, the Black Panther and the Top Gun ones.
I'm taking Lady Gaga.
All right. I now honestly, neither one would surprise me, but it would make me laugh if Rihanna won.
I'm gonna go with Rihanna.
Riri.
Best song.
Bucket list Riri.
And then Dave picked Rihanna. And Jake picked Lady Gaga. Is that right?
That's correct.
Jake, Lady. Lady!
Was she also pregnant when she recorded that song?
Oh,
I don't know, but she was boring as fuck when she was in the. I was ready to see some hot shit from Rihanna. Nope, pregnant.
And they're like, no, you can check out her belly.
I was like,
Get
you know what?
my belly.
I was like, I can go back and watch the Needed Me video and see her boobs.
Yeah.
I did enjoy when
better have my money.
When Twitter was blown up, people are like, "Oh, is Rihanna pregnant?" And how many women came, like, quote unquote, air quotes, came to Rihanna's defense and were like, "Oh, you're just body shaming her," and then it was like, "Oh no, she is pregnant. You're just all stupid."
Like, she was clearly showing that she was pregnant, and she was hiding it on purpose.
Like, the rule is, and we should all know this, that you're not allowed to ask if a woman is pregnant until she's in labor.
Don't ask that.
Like, she has to be in labor, crowning, and at that point, you can be like,
water has broke.
Water is broken.
We are.
There's an alien squeezing out of her meat tube.
God damn it. Alien squeezing out of her meat.
No, it's not. No,
it's not going to be written down. But we can just go ahead and y'all remember that one for the Hall of Fame, because that's
one of the best names.
Hey Siri,
make
a note.
No. Bad Siri.
Alien squeezing out of her meat tube. Write it down.
Yep.
Write it down.
1 hour, 2 minutes.
I've created
Book
your
it.
note. It's called Alien Squeezing Out of Me to write it down.
God damn it. All right, man. So I think, I don't know why they put Best Picture here, but like after that, I don't know that we need to see. Well, we can look at screenplay and adapted screenplay. Oh, and visual effects. Adapted screenplay means they took something that was already written and then made it into a movie.
All right, so what do we got for adapted screenplay?
All Quiet on the Western Front, Glass Onion, A Knives Out Mystery, Living, L-I-V-A-N-G. I don't know what that is. Top Gun, Maverick, and then
Wait, whoa. Did they adapted Top Gun from Top Gun?
I guess.
And then called it adaptive.
That shouldn't count.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not sure how it gets, but whatever. And then in Best Original, you have Banshees of Inisherin, Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Fabelmans, Tar, and Triangle of Sadness. Ding.
Ding.
Visual effects. Somehow the Batman got on there.
The Batman.
What visuals? This visual? You can't see anything because it's dark. Here's the visual.
Oh.
I don't know where my camera's
at. Too dark. Did either of you watch Mandalorian yet?
It's on my list.
Oh God, Jake, the list. That's gonna be on my list. Jake's list is now on my list. Did you watch the first week?
What else am I behind on?
I don't know. You always say you're gonna watch things. Did you watch Babylon?
No. When have I had an opportunity?
I don't know. You bought it.
Not on purpose.
So?
I got refunded for it.
That's still fine. Don't you have Paramount?
Yeah.
What's on there?
All right.
Mm-hmm. All right. It's also on Paramount.
Paramount? Wait, what? Who says Paramount?
I do.
Well, you're fucked up in the head, so that's.
You would Paramount.
Fucked up in the head, not. Visual effects. All Quiet on the Western Front, Avatar: The Way of Water, The Batman, Black Panther, and Top Gun.
Top Gun.
I hope Top Gun wins because they didn't use CGI for most of it.
No.
Most of it, they're like, watch this, we're going to fly this shit.
Mm-hmm.
But it also wouldn't surprise me if Avatar won it because there's so many people that have hard-ons for Avatar.
Right.
I almost
I forgot about it.
I
for a second, I thought you were
like...
talking about fucking the Airbender movie. Then I realized it was the James Cameron nonsense.
Water Nation.
The Water Warriors.
Oh no, Fire Nation. That's the next James Cameron movie.
Yeah, Fired Guy, starring Ryan Howard. Then we got Best Sound, which Elvis is on there, The Batman, Top Gun, Avatars again. All Quiet on the Western Front seems like an oxymoron. You can't have your movie be about it being quiet and then win for Best Sound. Quiet Place didn't win shit.
Yep.
And there was a reason for that.
Because Jake hated it.
That movie sucks.
You really didn't like Quiet Place?
Oh my sweet lord, how have you not heard this?
That's on my list of things I enjoy. Jake's hatred of A Quiet Place, which I don't quite get, but I don't care. It entertains me.
I'm not gonna argue with you.
It entertains me like a meme of a chicken with arms on it going, "Are you not entertained?"
Okay, so before Jake says why he hates it, I want to hear it. I thought it was like, as far as like a Monster Mash movie, like they don't make those anymore. That's why I enjoyed it.
Here we go.
Jake doesn't like reading fingers when he watches movies.
No, they were about the most pussy ever, like indomitable force in the history of time. So if we're going to have, when all of a sudden we realized that we could scramble their fucking brains by turning on the radio, and you're telling me that we, the American people, weren't noisy enough for them to come around and be like, oh shit, that guy's playing Ice Cube and my brain's all scrambled, and look, everybody here has guns. So if you could blow their fucking heads off with a regular ass shotgun and a
But you had to be really close and they had to have their mouth open, and they only had their mouth open when you made that specific sound.
That's it. How is that? How can that be the case when the newspaper says it's sound? And if we still have newspapers that can transmit this kind of knowledge, then the infrastructure within the United States is definitely still strong enough that we could have defeated these things. And you're telling us, let's go back again, talking about the U.S. military, that we could destroy basically anything in the world, but like we can't handle what a chick in her basement with a shotgun could do. What's more, you're telling me that a baby that could be born and make absolutely zero noise. Apparently, this woman had the world's quietest birth. Baby didn't make any noise, didn't cry. Like, I don't know. I've never seen a baby being born, but I do know that those things aren't fucking quiet.
But you don't know because you've never seen it.
I've never seen a baby being born in real life. I've seen it on TV.
You ever see a tree fall in the woods?
No.
When no one's around?
I'm not an authority on trees in the woods.
Yes, I have.
I guess I have too.
But then you were around.
That movie sucks. And then why not just move to the waterfall? I mean, if that's the place they can't go because of the noise, just move the waterfall, or just play the radio the entire time when you're at the farm because they hate it. Like and there's clearly enough people around that there's like, let's get up on the water tower in the middle of the night and let everybody know we're all still alive. Just fucking make a city and kill these things. How fucking hard is it? Stupid. And then they gave that stupid movie a sequel. That movie sucks.
Because it made money and they didn't have to pay anyone else.
I know.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't it also the feedback from the hearing aid?
It was.
Not just the radio?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was a sonic disturbance, which the U.S. military definitely would have tried.
Maybe they attacked them first. We didn't see that part.
Yeah, our entire planet got destroyed all of our militaries.
Hey, Jake, did you know there's an honest trailer for A Quiet Place?
No.
we should. Apparently, I've watched it, but
what is honest trailer?
Are you kidding?
Yeah,
honest trailers are awesome.
You've never heard of honest trailer?
I'll pull them up on.
Yeah, 100%. Make that happen. Honest trailers are guys that go through movies and tell you what about the movies doesn't make sense. That's the whole point of it. And that was like
I've watched Cinema Sins like 100 times.
I don't know what that is.
They're like everything wrong with this movie.
So it's probably similar. But honest trailers is what fucked up the MCU because the who are the brothers?
Russos?
The Russo brothers were like, we are gonna make an honest trailer proof movie, and that's what they did with Captain America Winter Soldier. That was why it was based in reality and as much as they could, and they tried to make it as honest trailer proof as possible. All right, here we go.
All right, here we go. Oh my.
In a world full of loud movies, starring loud people, play to theaters full of loud fans, one premise will shock and horrify the modern audience. Having to shut the up. That's better. A Quiet Place. Psst, hey, can we get an epic ASL guy to help me out here? Perfect. Explore the near future of A Quiet Place. On one hand, it's a dystopia where blind aliens kill anyone who makes a sound. But on the other, it's every dad's paradise, where a father of 3 children can finally get some peace and quiet, with plenty of time for fishing, farm-to-table meals, and a man cave full of TVs that your kids are not allowed to enter. Hey, psst, hey dude, can we trade lives? Please. Watch The Office's John Krasinski prove he's more than just a pretty gym face, but a wide range of pretty gym faces. With support from real-life wife Emily Blunt, the most badass female character that's also barefoot, pregnant, and not allowed to speak. But it's behind the camera where JK really shines, as he makes a directing debut that's 1 part Ridley Scott, 1 part James Cameron Titanic references, and 6 parts Tarantino foot shots.
That's fucking great. No, god damn it.
I think I like that since Martin Home Alone. Prepare for an awesome original horror movie premise, as long as you don't think too hard about it, where everyone always looks like they're holding in a fart, because a fart or burp or sneeze would equal death, where footsteps are too loud, but snapping your fingers is fine, and where this waterfall lets you be as noisy as you want. Well, they don't just live next to the waterfall? I mean, come on! You start on the ending in military-grade sonic weaponry. The government's already developing it under the Denver airport.
Look at that, Jake.
So if you love survival horror movies and feature-length ASMR videos, strap in, but carefully, because the straps can get really noisy, for a film that started its life as a potential Cloverfield sequel, but in the capable hands of Big Tuna, became a really solid one-off film. I mean, come on, we don't need a sequel, unless it's a super quiet aliens. Game over, man, game over. Starring...
Oh my god.
Dunder Mifflin, Sicario, spaceship. Literally turning it to 11. Oral coral. Chekhov's nail. The same aliens as After Earth, only they sense sound instead of fear. Did anyone else see After Earth? Rocket. No. And... The Quiet Game.
Oh, God.
It's a good reminder that Monopoly sucks and will get you killed in the apocalypse. As if you ever needed another reason not to play Monopoly, right? Hey, thanks for helping out, Epic ASL guy. I'm just gonna pretend that means you're welcome. Disestablishmentarian.
Yeah, that was yeah, that's it. I mean, yeah, he kind of hit the nail on the head there. He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
So maybe that's our thing. Let's find some honest trailers to watch. Not today, obviously. Let's finish our thing.
Finish our
Jake's got
list.
some things to say. All right. And your nominees for Best Picture are All Quiet on the Western Front, Avatar: The Way of Water. We have 10, by the way. The Banshees of Inisherin. I know, right? They started that a couple years ago because they're like, we need to get popular movies in too. Well, what if we just add more in and then
what if we just did popular movies?
Yeah, they don't want to do that. Elvis, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, The Fabelmans, Tar, Top Gun Maverick, Triangles of Sadness, and Women Talking, which goes against everything.
A Quiet Place was his preaching.
All Quiet on the Western Front. All right.
So on either end of
down to like
either end of that list is All Quiet on the Western Front and All the Noise in the World.
Yeah. Yep. Women Squawking is not going to win. All right. What do we have, boys?
I'm gonna take Elvis.
Ooh.
I don't know.
All right.
Thanks,
I
Dave.
think
Good pick.
Everything,
I'm thinking about it.
Everywhere, All at Once has a good chance, and that was a really fucking good movie. Like, I've seen Avatar, I've seen Banshees of Inisherin, I've seen Elvis, I've seen Everything Everywhere, I've seen The Fabelmans, I've seen Top Gun Maverick. So I've seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the 10. And I don't think I'll ever watch Women Talking or Triangle of Sadness. I'm gonna try to watch Tar. And All Quiet on the Western Front I might watch. But if I were to pick one, I think Everything Everywhere All at Once is probably the best movie. That's my pick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm steering away from Avatar because I don't feel like Avatar is as groundbreaking as they said it was back in the day.
Yeah.
Which
I mean, it was better, like with the water stuff, and they're like, look, we held our breath for 7 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't remember you guys being underwater that long in the movie.
Yeah.
Not really necessary.
Yep. Then again, like I also like a lot of times I watch a movie, I just shut my brain off, so it was entertaining.
Yeah.
I really like Top Gun though.
That was a good one.
I don't think it's gonna win though.
They won't give it to Top Gun.
They won't give it to Top Gun.
Just being nominated.
What do you think about Triangle of Sadness?
No, fuck. I'm going with Triangle of Sadness.
Ding. Dude, they can't. If they win, I will buy you a 6-pack.
If Triangle of Sadness wins,
yeah.
All right.
Oh my god, Triangle of Sadness. I could do a parody video this weekend with Riv, and it'll be a Triangle of Dadness. That might be the name of the episode.
Dude, do that. Just re-edit that movie and Photoshop Jennifer Lawrence in there and call it the Triangle of Cadness.
Oh yes. That would be perfect if anybody knew what that was about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got it.
We got the joke.
We got it.
All right, Jake, you had some things to talk about.
We'll do kind of a big teaser because we're right at the end there. But the long and the short of it is I got hit by a semi truck.
Oh, semi truck, no fucking brakes.
Yeah, a fucking hit me full force and took the ass end off my car. So I don't have.
Somehow that was your fault.
Somehow, well, I mean, technically, because I was backing out onto a street.
But how are you supposed to see? Wasn't there a vehicle to your right?
There was a vehicle to my right, but
So you
that's
were
apparently
inching out at less than a mile per hour.
It's apparently my responsibility.
That's why you inch out.
Yep.
I would be taking lots of pictures and fighting that and be like, what was a person supposed to do here? What would a reasonable person be expected to do in this situation? That's my question.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of it comes down that it doesn't really matter, unfortunately.
They'll give you some bullshit answer like flag someone down and have them guide you out. Which
is that realistic? That nowhere in the driver's manual does it say, "Hey, make sure you're ready to flag people down so they can help you back out of an impossible spot."
Oh yeah, no, you're right. But I'm just coming up with something that would be said.
Even if you had backed into that spot, Jake, I don't know how you were expected to see without getting your vehicle into the roadway, and that's why your response is, "I was going less than a mile per hour."
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to talk to the appraiser tomorrow.
Yeah.
But we're going to see what happens. So, yeah, Progressive's been pissing me off too. So that's a whole other story. But yeah, they were like, yeah, so we're going to take it to a repair shop. I'm like, you're not going to repair this fucking thing. There's frame damage. Like the frame is pushed in and sheared, and there's metal sheared off of the frame. Like, we're gonna bend it back and weld it back on? No, like that's not how cars work.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, like
could
be, but it shouldn't be. Like that shit's compromised. Like
that makes more sense. Shouldn't be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, because they have totaled the you can buy cars that have a totaled
Oh yeah, I should absolutely have a salvage. I should be able to get a salvage title off of this.
Yeah,
thing.
salvage
absolutely.
Title, yeah.
But I'm willing to bet that it's going to be like when labor and everything is factored in, it's going to be $13,000 worth of work, and if it gets over $13,000, like that's a total. So I don't know.
That's a tough one.
I mean, like I asked and of course, it's tough because I asked my mom. But I said, don't be my mom, be an insurance agent. Like, what do you think? And she's like, dude, that car's totaled. I would total it just walking up to it. And so, yeah, Progressive basically just doesn't want to pay for it. And the guy I was talking to was a fucking dick. And, yeah, it didn't let me know that I had large accident insurance or forgiveness because we've been with them for so long.
Oh.
So, like, that would have been a really nice, reassuring thing to know. When you're talking to somebody, it's kind of like a doctor's bedside manner when he comes up and says, yeah, you have cancer, but the good news is it's going to go away. It's more like this guy's like, you have cancer. Like, and it's a good thing. It's a good thing that the other nurse told me it was going to go away. Fuck. Scumbags. Anyway, these people, they could have been anywhere in the world, but they're here with us. We appreciate that.
They were at the Oscars.
They were at the Oscars. Make sure you're watching us on YouTube. You can see the videos that we watch. Elsewise, you're just listening along. And while that is entertaining, it's more fun to see our beautiful faces and Dave, too.
A show.
But...
Gotcha, bitch!
Gotcha, bitch! But for this episode, this edition of my show with Alex and Jake, good night, universe.
Gotcha podcast. Yeah! Go Ducks!
Go Ducks.
Go Ducks, you son of a bitch!
Well, you know these people. They could have been anywhere in the world, but they're here with us. But for this episode, this edition of my show with Alex and Jake, good night, universe.
That's a podcast!
Make sure to go and check out definitelynotsellingdrugs.com.